Dear farmer, gardener, and livestock keeper, in the previous video, we talked about farming operations and how they become active after defining your farm locations. We saw that the farming operations dashboard was activated, but it was empty. No crop plans, no livestock plans, and no tasks. Just empty space, waiting for life. Today, we begin the real journey, the journey of planning, planting, and harvesting. So we will focus on a very important topic, crop management. Why is planning important? And how do we create a crop plan from scratch, from planning to harvest? We will also explain the difference between seasonal crops and perennial plants, and how this affects the crop plan in the system. This is Mohammed from Eyes of Jasmine Farm. Let me be honest with you. If you farm without planning, you are entering the season blind. And in agriculture, even a small mistake can cost you time, effort, and money. Planning gives you full control over your farm. You decide what to plant and when, where each crop will be planted, and how much area each variety will occupy, how many plants you need, and the expected cost. You prepare your farm in advance, whether in open land, raised beds, or greenhouses, and plan irrigation, fertilizers, and pest control early. And most importantly, once you create a plan, the system works with you. For every crop plan, the system automatically calculates expected harvest time and yield, generates automatic tasks, reflects them in the farm calendar, sends reminders and alerts, records everything so you can track your progress and learn from each season. Your farm becomes organized and guided, not, let's see what happens. And remember, planning is not only for vegetables and grains, but also for fruit trees, ornamental plants, and flowers. Let us return to the system. From the dashboard, you can reach your crop plans, either through the active crop section or through crop management in the quick access section. When we open the crop management page, we see plans categorized by status. Planned, meaning that the plan was created but not planted yet. Active, meaning that the crop was planted and growing. Harvested, meaning that the season finished, and it can only be for seasonal crops. Since we have no plans yet, let's create a new one. Click to Create Crop Plan. First, fill in basic crop information. Select category, herbs, vegetables, fruits, flowers, etc. Then choose the variety. You notice that the system contains many varieties for each category. Search for the variety and select it. But if you don't find yours, write it in the comments and it will be added soon. The system will show a quick overview of the selected variety. Then, optionally, you can add notes. Then, in the second step, first, select the location. This is why sublocations are important. You will know exactly where the crop is planted, which field, greenhouse, bed, nursery, or even a pot. Then, select the season. Then, enter the expected planting date. Enter expected harvest date. Note that the system suggests it automatically based on the selected variety data, but you can adjust it. The system guides you, but you remain the farmer. Finally, enter the planting area, and then the number of plants. In this step, accurate dates are very important since automatic task creation depends on them. Then, you may fill in the details of life, water data, through providing the irrigation type, soil data, through providing the soil type, nutrition data, by filling in the fertilizers used, and protection data, by filling in the pesticides used. Finally, review the summary and click Create Crop Plan. And the plan was created successfully. At first, the plan is only a promise, planned but not yet planted. Let us have a look at the crop plan card. The card shows crop image and name, plan status, planting location, planting season, planting and expected harvest dates, planting area and plant count. You can click the card to open full details. Inside the crop plan, you will find the following tabs: Overview, which shows the variety details and key plan information in cards. Variety information, that shows climate requirements, soil and water requirements, irrigation schedule, fertilization schedule, planting instructions, and many other useful pieces of information to help you take care of your plants. Timeline. That shows the planning, expected planting and harvest dates, and something powerful. Tasks. You notice that the system has automatically created initial tasks for you, such as tasks for land preparation, planting, first irrigation, fertilizing, pest monitoring, harvest, and each task includes execution date, priority, status, pending, completed. You can mark tasks complete, edit them, or add new ones to the plan. The system becomes your silent partner, working beside you every day. Notes and observations. So at any time, you can record your notes, challenges, and lessons learned. And finally, sharing. And it will be explained in detail in another video. And then, the moment comes, you plant. And so, you need to move the crop plan status to planted by clicking Mark as Planted. Enter the actual planting date and confirm. The plan becomes active and its status becomes planted. And the crop plan card evolves to show actual planting date, days pass, growth progress bar. After planting in the crop plan details page, you will notice a new tab appears, Harvest Records. If you open it, you will see a harvest summary. Total harvests, which is the number of harvests. Total yield, which is the total quantity of your production, even with losses. Total value, average quality, total loss, which is the total quantity of your loss. Net yield, which is the total yield minus total loss. So, you see your total production, your value, your quality, and your progress. Not on paper, not in memory, but alive in front of you. Currently, the plan doesn't contain any harvest record. Let us fix that. Click Add Harvest, fill in. First, basic data. Harvest date. Then, distribution status, which can be stored/sold, or consumed. Then, production data. Quantity of the yield, unit, and quality. Then, financial data. Fill in the market price per unit, and the total value is calculated automatically based on the quantity and the market price per unit. You can also collect loss tracking data, loss quantity, loss percentage, and reason, heat, damage, pests, late harvest, etc. So, you learn why the loss is happening and fix the issues, which will lead to better yields in the season and the upcoming seasons. You may also fill in additional details that collect data on the harvest conditions, such as harvest method, weather conditions, labor hours, equipment, and notes. Click Create to save the record. Then, the harvest record appears as a card that you can view, edit, or delete, and the harvest summary updates automatically. If the crop is seasonal when the season ends, and after finishing all harvests, click Mark as Harvested. Then enter Actual Harvest Date, the total yield and the quality, then confirm. The plan status becomes harvested. Again, let me explain the difference between harvest records and Mark as Harvested features. Harvest records mean partial harvest and is recorded multiple times, so you document each harvest separately. But Mark as Harvested means season finished and no more harvest for this crop plan, and it is only possible for seasonal crops. And this is how you manage crop planning, from the first thought to the final harvest. In the next video, we begin a new journey, livestock and poultry management. If this video helped you, support the journey by clicking like, subscribe, and activate the bell to turn on notifications. Remember, this system is 100% free, built for you and for every farmer, gardener, and livestock keeper. So please share your thoughts, your ideas, your improvements in the comments. Until next time.